Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but it is the final 2 days. If you're looking to lock in this 0%, you basically have to figure out which inventory is there, maybe refresh, maybe spend the whole night on trying to find a deal that is out there. And we're going to talk about a few deals this full live stream in which maybe the direction is changing on which Tesla to actually get. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics, and we'll talk about, well, we've been hearing some things on what interest rate that might actually go to for Tesla vehicles. Let's get into it. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And you can schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact buying situation on how to get the best deal on a Tesla so that you can save the $250 on a deposit. Maybe schedule a phone call with me first so we can talk about your situation. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. So here's a refresher. There are 2 days left to lock in 0% financing because we are hearing from Tesla employees. Tesla employees don't necessarily know all the way until it changes, but we're hearing that 0% offer is ending. You must lock it in by the 15th, and interest rates for the Tesla vehicles are going up. You might ask how much? It could be really bad, but here's all the different incentives in case you missed it. Of course, that $1,000 and $2,000 Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you could save extra $2,000. You got leasing as low as $299, $899 for the Model X, Model S, even Cybertruck. We got 0% financing for the Model 3 up to 36 months and the Model Y up to 60 months. We got inventory discounts. They're still around. You can still find them. So if you want up to $5,000, you can actually find some on our Tesla deal spreadsheet, just like the one down below in the description, where you can check out all the different vehicles that are out there so you can lock one down with a $250 deposit. And if you are still waiting around thinking that something better could be happening, I mean, it's a $250 risk that you could just plunk down now and just stall a little bit and see what happens in the next week. But I think Tesla, if anything, they just roll it back. But of course, everything that they've posted makes it really seem like that they're not going to honor any sort of orders after the 15th that you can get to 0%. So if you want to get that 0%, you better lock in today or even tomorrow, and you really have 2 days left. 3 months of free supercharging, that's valued maybe $200, $300 a month, so $600, and 3 months of full self-driving, that's an easy one, $300 off of that. And we've got military discount for active duty members. You can get $1,000 off by going through the military purchase program that you can find down low on the Tesla website as well. And so act fast. Really, there is only 2 days left. It's a $250 deposit. What I would do is definitely click open a referral code, just like the one down below in the description. Go all the way down to the bottom and hit the inventory page where you can find inventory discounts like this one right here, $1,730 off of a Model 3 all-wheel drive, or this one, $4,160 off of a Model 3 or Model Y long-range all-wheel drive. And so what could be happening? And what we're hearing, we've got 3 or 4 posts and messages. They're even talking about it in the Discord channel, our secret Discord down below in the description. But 0% is ending, and employees are saying, of course, take this with a grain of salt, employees are saying that all vehicles, 3YSX, are all going to 5.99% because that's what the rates are on the Model S, Model X, and even Cybertruck. So if you have any sort of inclination that you want that 0% financing for 36 months on the Model 3 or 60 months on the Model Y, I would say go ahead and put in that deposit just to be safer than sorry, because who knows what could happen. The only people that shouldn't be doing that are people that are leasing, that you don't care necessarily about the 0%, or people that are paying cash or a big down payment on cash, like 50, 60, 70% down. on a vehicle, because really anybody else that if you're looking to finance in any sort of term, I would say try and put your deposit down today or tomorrow so you can lock in a vehicle. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think Tesla's going to rip the band-aid and go all the way to 5.99% across all models? Maybe they run that for a few days, and then on our favorite Tesla day, which is going to be Thursday, maybe they switch it all back down to 0% again, or maybe they go something in the middle like 1.99, 2.99, 3.99. I can say that when Tesla has put a deadline in months before, they will honor that deadline and they will take it away, because they don't want to feel like, they don't want to give that illusion to people that they are not actually going to do what they say, or they don't want it to seem like that. And so they definitely are going to be taking away this 0%. So if you're in any sort of situation like that, I would go ahead and try and lock that down if you are interested. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thank you for that, everyone. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Jesse, great to see you. Saeed, we got Devar, great to see you. Uzama, great to welcome back. Kevin, Jose, Peralto, hey Peralto, haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome back. Brad, Rajan, and Uzama, thank you all for dropping by. We do have a giveaway that's ending today. So if you're brand new to this, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We talk about Tesla deals, and we are doing a big thing in December. We're giving away a Tesla accessory every single day in December, and it's a flash giveaway. So it starts one day, it kicks off, and we pick the winner to that giveaway the next day, and it cycles on and on and on. So yesterday's stream is where we kicked it off and gave you a secret code that you needed to enter in. It's free to join as well, free to enter into these giveaways, and unlimited entries are allowed. Yesterday's giveaway prize was a Jawa phone mount, which is definitely one of my by far favorite accessories for a Tesla vehicle. And so we're going to pick the giveaway winner to this one, and then we're going to kick off another one. No, actually, it wasn't yesterday's, was the... Sorry, actually, let me check my giveaway schedule. Actually, no, sorry. Yesterday's was not the Jawa FOMA. It was all-weather floor mounts, but plug for Jawa for sure. If you want to check out Jawa down below in the description, that was a free plug for them. But yesterday's was all-weather floor mats, where we picked, which is a fan favorite, I would say. Yesterday's giveaway prize, or yesterday's contest kickoff, was Model 3 all-weather floor mats or Model Y all-weather floor mats that we're picking the winner to this today. And so the first thing you got to do to enter into any of these giveaways is to hit that like button. So if you would be so kind, just go ahead and hit that right now so that you can get in, because you might be around, you want to stick around for what's going to be the giveaway prize for today as well. In this next topic, Tesla leasing actually just got better. And specifically, this is for 2025 models. There's a lot of incentives that are happening right now. And here's how much it actually got better. So here is a couple of Model Ys. There's plenty of discounts at the moment across the board. And a lot of them are 2024 and 2025. But shout out to Annie for actually sending us a breakdown of his lease. It seems like it was reflected and updated overnight. And the first thing that you have to do do if you want to get a lease deal like this is to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can save $1,000 to $2,000 off. But here is the actual breakdown, a real screenshot of the back end of the Tesla lease calculator of his location, his state, his purchase of a 2025 Model Y long range, real fees, everything included. This is like real numbers, not the numbers that are on the website that tries to be an estimate. These are real numbers. So what we can piece from this, $2,000 down amount due at signing, a monthly payment for a 36-month lease at 10,000 miles at $409 a month. Actually pretty good, I would say. And this is not a crazy lease by any means. It's not like there's a crazy inventory discount or anything like that. All there is just a $1,000 Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, that you can get yourself. So this is on a Model Y long range real-world drive. We can see all the different fees here. We got monthly payment through $435 if you were to adjust it to 12,000 miles, because that last screenshot was 10,000 miles. And we've got a APR, which on a lease, there is interest rates, an APR of actually a decent, respectable 3.24%. The best and lowest ones we've seen is on the Model 3 long range all-wheel drive at 1.91%, and at 3.24%, it's actually not that bad, especially because when you take a look at our handy dandy tracker of the lease rates, we can see that the Model Y long range rear-wheel drive was 5.16%, and so now it's dropped almost 2 points down to 3.2%. I would say this is actually a pretty decent deal, and it seems like now I want to go check all the different 2025 Model Y vehicles, because I would imagine they have updated all of them, and maybe a Model Y lease that's 2025 or even a Model 3 lease that's 2025 might actually be a decent deal at the end of the day. And so we can see from some further breakdown here, we can see the $7,500 tax credit at the bottom that's inputted into the deal, and we can see all the different numbers from here. You can see there's not really much more that was added to this, and it seems like it's not like they put down a massive down payment of $10,000 or $15,000. They're just putting drive-offs essentially at a payment of $405 a month. So shout out to Danny for sending us this. Congrats on a decent deal. I would say a great deal at this point. Of course, if you could get an inventory discount on top of that, it would make it even better. But this is a pretty good deal by any accounts. I would say at only a $400 a month. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Jesse, any advice on insurance for Teslas? Being quoted $380 to $500 a month with clean record, 34 years old in California or MA. Tesla insurance doesn't allow quotes unless you already have purchased a vehicle. Yeah, Tesla insurance is going to be better than that, I would imagine. Tesla insurance across the board is cheaper. California, maybe check out Wawanesa. And if there's Costco in MA, then maybe that would, like Massachusetts, right? I guess, yeah. If there's Costco in MA, then I would say that would be a good one, because we actually have Costco. If you pay the $250 and then get better incentives, do you still get the new incentives? For the most part, yes. Like if it's a platform like worldwide or nationwide thing, like 6 months of free supercharging, yes. If it's an inventory discount, you have to switch to an inventory discount that's available, then yes. If they make an MSRP change, like if they drop the Model Y on the ordering page by $3,000, then yes, you get that as well. But if it's like inventory discounts, like they drop a bunch of them, then you might not get that for whatever it is. Jesse, this is a 2024 Model 3 long range or Model 3 performance. My current 2019 Jeep Wrangler is only 118 months to insure, and has been since like that new. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, SUVs typically are more cheaper to insure than a Model 3 performance or even other types of vehicles. Devar, I'm still not sure if we were talking about, still not sure if we should be taking this deal. Nah, why not? December is always the best time. It was on my how do we participate in the giveaway? I would like the charger. At the end of the live stream on every single day, at the end of today's live stream or the end of live streams in December, we kick off giveaways for that. Jose, I'm buying cash. Maybe I'll wait till before Trump takes over 26 to wait for Juniper, because once he takes over, we might lose the 7,500. If it doesn't come out, I'll just buy the current Model Y. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility, because it is on the docket for them to try and remove that from all the different things that are out there. In this next topic, Tesla leasing is a big loophole on the Model 3 Performance. And actually, you can get in any color, because there's certain builds of the Model 3 Performance that you can actually get the $7,500 tax credit. But there's a big loophole here. If you want to lease the vehicle, you could potentially get some of that $7,500 tax credit. And this works on any build of the Model 3 Performance. So you can go all the way past that MSRP cap of $55K and get that Quicksilver if you really want to. And so this is like a last minute thing. You don't actually get the 0%. I should have removed that, and I thought I did remove it. Maybe this is an old post, but anyway, so discard that 0% because you have to buy it out at the end of it. So you could get like a credit union thing of like 4.5% through like Navy Fed or something like that. But here's how it works, and this is a loophole that works on like Cybertruck, Model X, Model S, all these different vehicles. So when you lease a Tesla Model 3 Performance, you can build it above that $55K price cap, and you get that $7,500 lease incentive. Of course, you can stack it on with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. But there are some fees with leasing a vehicle. There's a $695 acquisition fee and a $350 buyout fee. And on top of that, how long, if you keep that vehicle and you buy it out 3 months later, there's interest every single month as well. So there's certainly you want to buy it out sooner than later. But if you can buy it out in that week later, then you would be able to get that adjusted lease balance of around 49 to 50K out there before taxes, fees, and everything like that. And so in any sort of lease contract that you see, and in this post right here, there's an actual lease contract where you can go to paragraph 32. It actually says that you can purchase the vehicle, a new Tesla lease, at any time for the adjusted lease balance. And this only works on two types of companies. It works on Tesla Trust and Chase Leasing at the moment. So if you're looking to get a Model 3 Performance, A, don't qualify for that tax credit, or B, the vehicle is built too high for the tax credit, then this is one way to get some of that $7,500 federal tax credit if you are paying cash, or if you got outside financing set up like through Navy Fed 4.5% or any sort of credit unions out there. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Definitely a very interesting move if you were to do it. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe it would be worth it to just get like a non-colored one, like maybe just like the regular stealth gray, and it might be less risky for you to do that and still be able to lock in that $7,500 federal tax credit. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Brad, sounds like the last 2 weeks will be the best for cash buyers. Yes, 100%. I mean, I can't imagine Tesla doesn't bring it back like 1.99 or 0.99 or something. Maybe they do a little bit balance of both too. Unless like if they don't bring back anything, then we know as like Tesla shareholders that they pretty much did what they needed to do in a quarter for the US market, and they do not need anything else on top of that. I mean, that would be pretty sick for sure. Rajan, do you see any changes in prices for Model 3, Model Y after December 15th for people to plan to lease? Yeah, I do see bigger discounts. So maybe after the 15th or 16th, that's going to be the move for anybody that's leasing. Maybe everybody that wants a good deal on leases, that would be a nice one, because I mean, at 3%, I'm okay with that, and leasing a vehicle that has a $5,000 to $7,000 discount. Maybe some of these Model 3 Performances that might have some bigger discounts as well, because now that you can buy it out, I mean, it's really not a big deal. Uzama, can a first buyer lock a lease deal with a co-signer? Yes. I mean, leasing or financing, you should have some sort of auto loan credit, and at least 20% down, I would say, is what they recommend, at least especially if you're going for that 0%. But if you don't have auto loan history, then yeah, you would probably need a co-signer. TMS, I ordered, thanks for the referral, but they say deliver is January. I'm on the East Coast. Yeah, so what I would do, TMS, is try and go to your local Tesla store and see if they can swap you to an inventory vehicle, or even try and look at the website and try and swap your order to an inventory vehicle as well, like through messaging and texting them, because I'm not sure, because now that it's saying for you January, you're not going to be able to get that 0%, and I imagine that 0% is more important to you than waiting all the way to January. What happens is they have to ship these vehicles across the country, and so logistics, shipping, timing, and everything takes a little bit longer than that, and so that's probably why the system said January, but you want a December delivery so you can lock in that 0%. Dylan, how long does it take for proof of income payments to be verified? I ordered a Model 3 last night and they haven't been verified. Maybe I'm too excited. I bet lots of people are trying to buy right now. Yeah, so Tesla financing, what we've seen is that if you have a delivery date, that you basically have to have a delivery date within the next few days or even the next week, and then Tesla financing will look at your application and everything like that. If it's not, then they kind of look at it based on priority and get to whoever is about to be coming up for a delivery or something like that. And also I forgot to show you this, but it seems like one of the members in the Discord got a super slick deal on a vehicle. Shout out to Nad for posting this. 2024 Model 3 Performance for $43,000 with 4,000 miles on it. It was purchased at CarMax. Pretty slick build too, red with white interior. And CarMax, I mean, CarMax is a respectable dealer. And so this was a nice hit because this shows that these vehicles, all Tesla vehicles depreciate. And so I would say this would be a nice scoop up for sure because it's a nice build. And especially for people that don't qualify for the tax credit, this is a great price because you already essentially get all of that factored in with the tax credit pricing. In this next topic, let's talk about these V4 superchargers, and now they're being rolled out. So how fast are they actually? Because Cybertruck is the only one that can really get all the different achieved speeds, but it seems like now that some of them are live, one person actually took their Cybertruck to a 325 kilowatt supercharger at a V4 and tested it out. So here's the stats. So the first charge is it delivered 88 kilowatts, which if you need a frame of reference, Cybertruck is 123 kilowatts in terms of full battery size. So 8 to 40%, 10 minutes actually. It seems respectable. 8 to 80%, which is perfect amount of time for a daily drive, perfect amount of time for a road trip. 35 minutes. We can see that here's what I was talking about yesterday, the different peak of all the different supercharging rates. So when you plug it in, yes, it could peak all the way to that 321, 323, but as it starts to charge up the battery, it will start to taper off. And so you can see when it gets to like 50%, you're only getting 143 kilowatts. And then once it hits like 80%, you're getting 95 kilowatts. So it's actually 95 kilowatts is not bad, but it is. So that's why when you're on a road trip or anything like that, you typically, like I would probably unplug around here and just move on to the next location to charge up again, because typically you're going to have to stop anyways, especially because we have a dog and we take our dog on road trips and we want to let them out and walk around and everything like that. But a very interesting move here, and maybe hopefully we'll start to see other Tesla vehicles achieve these fast rates of supercharging at a full 325 kilowatts. But more than likely, none of the vehicles besides the Cybertruck are going to be able to do that. And the only vehicle that may potentially do that would be the Tesla Model Y Juniper, which could be coming out in the near future. But if you need a list of all the different ones, all the different V4 superchargers that are out there, here it is. You can see they're all over the place. But none of them, we got Highland, California and Santa Ynez, California, and then Dunnigan, California as well. But we got tons of them, Oregon, Georgia, all over the place. Ooh, New York, Harrison, interesting. And a couple in Texas, New Jersey, Arizona as well. But also talking about Cybertruck, this was an interesting post I saw. So Troy Tesla, we got some delivery numbers, at least estimations of deliveries. And it seems like Q3, not too bad for deliveries. We got 10,000 or 11,000 units delivered and for a total of 21,000. But we know actually that the Cybertruck VINs are already at 50,000. So one could expect that maybe Q4 is another, 10 to 20,000 units in deliveries. So not too bad for Cybertruck. And the question is now, will these deliveries keep going into next year? Because there's a lot of competition in the truck space, and a lot of that competition is giving away those trucks. I mean, we got Ford F-150 Lightning. We're seeing deals all over the place, like $300, $400, maybe even as low as $100 a month. If you put the right amount down, it is getting pretty crazy indeed. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Dorothy, thanks for coming in. My rate is 3.2524 as well on my Model Y lease. Nice. Yes, that's a pretty good deal, actually, I would say. Rajan, what is the easiest way to identify if the Tesla is 2024 or 2025 when searching for a inventory vehicle? Great question. And so how they kind of do it is really they just put it in this area right here. You can see I just hit the refresh so we can see what inventory it is out there. The one thing is for sure, like new vehicle at this moment on a Model Y is a 2025. Most of the time they will tell you if it's a 2024. They won't tell you if it's a 2025, but they will tell you it's a 2024. They'll label it like in this third row right here. So all of these are going to be 2025s at this point. And Tesla, I will say, has been messing around with their inventory a lot in these past few days. You can see it got spiked up and then it went back down. And so this was during the time of that Model S unlimited supercharging where they dropped the price or they raised the price as well. But interesting enough, we got some Model 3 action as well, increasing a little bit. So maybe there's a deal on Model 3 in the near future. In this next topic, the Model X, the Cybertruck, and the Model S are all the same price. So my question to you is, which one would you actually purchase? Because now that they're all the same price and three very, very, very different vehicles, and they all start at $80,000 or $79,990. Or if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, you can see that it starts at $77,990, or basically $2,000 off by using a Tesla referral code. And so it is pretty interesting to see all the three of these different vehicles at the same price range. I mean, we have the Model X currently, we have the Cybertruck as well, we had a Model S, and I would say out of these three, if I take the Cybertruck out, I would say the Model S I wouldn't choose it over the Model X, but I like the Model S over the Model X. The Model X definitely it just makes a lot of sense in terms of size and everything like that. But in terms of the ones that I like how they drive, Model S is pretty nice because it sits low to the ground. It's got the air suspension and everything, and it's really nice, a very comfy ride if you're trying to cruise and go on a road trip. But the Cybertruck is probably the most, of course, utility. I was going to say utility because it's a truck. It actually rides even higher and really, really, really drives nicely because unlike the Model X does bounce around a little bit because of the suspension sometimes. So it is now nice on the highway, but if you're going through any sort of terms, it can feel a little boatish. But this Cybertruck is very planted and you don't really feel a lot of body roll at all. And so, of course, I would say the Cybertruck is my most favorite. But if I were to start all over again, I'd probably still pick the Cybertruck as on top of that. But the only one that's most utility, Model X has third row, so it is really nice as well. But let us know, which one would you pick? Because now all of them start at the same price. Of course, the Model S does get free non-transferable unlimited supercharging, but really I'm not really a fan of free supercharging because it does cost you time to go to a supercharger when you can just go home and plug in instead if you have a home charger. If you don't have a level 2 home charger at your house, and I can see where that could make some sense to get that free supercharging. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. And we've got a giveaway as well. So let's run through these comments and then we'll click on to the giveaway. Peralta, I wonder if they allow full self-driving next year in quarter 3 or quarter 4. I want to hold off with my transfer for Juniper. They might. I would imagine they didn't like that type of, or full self-driving. They don't like free supercharging transfer, I don't think. But maybe they allow it, but they could allow it, but then not put it on the Juniper because they can be selective like that sometimes. Javon, any chance for the money factor for Cybertruck change before the end of the year? I don't think so. I think they're going to keep it at 9%. Because they already just changed it. French, I'm passing on the 0% to buy used instead. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting move. I used a referral code and got an inventory discount. My area doesn't have some bigger inventory discounts. I pick up my Model Y tomorrow. Nice. Congrats. Enjoy it in good health. And of course, don't forget to check out our Tesla accessory codes, discounts down below in the description if you want to support the channel. We got Jawa for the best phone mount. We got Tesbros. If you're looking to do DIY PPF and save a bunch of money and just paint protection film install on your vehicle yourself, definitely check it out as well. They got some cool products. And we got REFINANCING and MAGBAK all down below in the description. Ray, I'm picking up my Model Y in the app. I'm picking up the Model Y. The app is trying to get me to pay my down payment now, but I can send the money after I look at the car. Sorry, first time I purchased a Tesla. Glad I found this channel. Ray, thanks for coming in. Unfortunately, you do have to pay that down payment money beforehand. They will not let you see you're gonna have to pay it beforehand. You could try and do it like right then and there at the delivery appointment, but that might be a little dicey. They might try and they're pretty strict on that, I would say. John's, I'd probably wait till next year to buy a Cybertruck. Maybe better incentives next year. Yeah, 100%. Wally, thanks for coming in. Nad, yeah, congrats on, we're just talking about your Model 3 performance scoop up. Very nice deal. Uzama, I have a long car history, but my credit is not that great at this moment, but my wife has a better chance in terms of credit score. Then I would try and put her as a primary, you as secondary, or just her since she's your wife. Real, thanks for coming in. People better get serious with these deals. I bought my Model Y long range all-wheel drive back in June for 0.99, but would have saved a grip right now. Great channel and back to lurking. No, thank you, real bro. And even you, that's someone who got 0.99. You know that right now is the best deal that you can get right now. And so certainly it is a great deal. How accurate and precise is Tesla's pre-qualification? I don't want to pay $250 to find out. I actually don't qualify for the promo APR. Well, I would say, JC, definitely look at the fine print because the promo APR is great and all, but you do have to look at the fine print to see how much you actually have to put down and everything like that. And so read through the fine print, make sure you can put that 20% down, and then I would say put that $250 deposit. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. But really, before you do that, go down right here, hit this Explore Inventory button, and find an inventory discount on a vehicle that's around you so you can get that extra $1,000 to $2,000 off. Lavendi, in Florida, the major inventory discounts are gone on Model 3. Best deals are over. Yeah, Lavendi, that's what I've been trying to say, especially on the 2024 Model 3 long range all-wheel drive. That literally was the best deal. I mean, $5,000 off, 1.91% on a lease if you wanted to do that, 0% if you're doing 36 months on basically the same model year as no changes at all between the 2025. That was the way to go. And I mean, they're all pretty much gone yet now, but maybe we'll see more discounts on that in the near future. I mean, never say never. And what I can tell you, and what I'll tell everybody that's watching the channel, that's been watching the channel for a few days now, or a few weeks, or a few months, the deals, we've been doing this for about 2 years, 2 to 3 years, where we've gone on every single day to talk about Tesla news and Tesla deals. The deal for a Tesla has literally gotten better every single day, every single week, every single month. And so certainly if you can't buy right now, if you don't feel like, if it's too expensive still, just keep waiting, because Tesla's on a mission to try and get you into a vehicle. So I do feel like it's just going to get better and better. And even like, don't even worry. Like if the $7,500 tax credit disappears, I feel like they're just going to try and figure out a way to reduce the price so that you can get into a Tesla. Crunch, thanks for coming in, and thank you for the super chat. You're saying that you messaged me. I thought I messaged you. I sent you a welcome message, but thank you for being a member in the Patreon. Let me just double check really quick while I have you here. Yeah, I don't see you sent a message waiting for your response from yesterday's Patreon subscription. Yeah, I sent you a message in the Patreon app. Did you email me? I have no responses here, so maybe check the Patreon up and then see, because I literally have a chat right here with you that I wrote a welcome message to you, and that's about it. Maybe it didn't send or something. Suresh, the car got delivered a week ago before I take delivery, but it rained straight for a few days. Hope the car is protected by the Tesla team. It might be on the lot, actually. I don't know what you mean by protected on that, but thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button and the comments and everything. So let's go ahead and picking the winner of the giveaway prize. So yesterday's video, we were giving away Model 3 all-weather floor mats or Model Y all-weather floor mats. This seems to be a fan favorite. And so if you won, you just got to let me know which vehicle you want us to order it for you, whether it's a Model 3 or Model Y, and we'll order it directly from the shop, shipped to you directly to your address. And so here is what we do. So we got a random comment picker. So let's go ahead and hit it. We'll allow duplicates because multiple entries are allowed and everything. It's free to enter into the giveaway, and you just got to hit the like button and enter in that secret code. So if you want to get into today's giveaway, which we're going to kick off right after this, definitely hit that like button. You might as well hit it right now. So we got 751 entries, and drum roll, Tesla Minion. Congrats. Yes, French fry is still a vegetable. Congrats, Tesla Minion, for winning. Go ahead and DM me on the socials or email or whatever. I'll respond to your comment on the video comments as well. And then we'll go ahead and get the address so we can ship that Tesla floor mats to you. And so here's the next giveaway. And shout out to Vion for sponsoring this giveaway. or actually partnering with us for this giveaway, we're going to basically give away Vion care packages. And so there's plenty of products that Vion has. So we got like a USB hub for the center console. We got wheel covers for your 20-inch Model Y rims or 21-inch rims. Really cool products. We got HEPA air filters, because these are things, especially if you live in like metropolitan areas like LA, I make it a point to replace that cabin filter every single year. I mean, the book does, or the service guide says like every 2 years, but this is a necessity, especially if you're getting a Model 3 or a Model Y. We got sunshade, roof shades, Model Y, Model 3s. They got plenty of these different types of products. And I was always like a hater on this type of product, but it actually does have use, especially in California, Arizona, places that does have a lot of sunshade. And so what we're going to do is we've got a ton of, we've got like 6 Vion packages or 6 Vion accessories back here that they sent to us. We're going to create these and set this up into 2 separate packages where you're going to win like a variety of like 3 different Vion swag items that will ship to you. And here's how are you going to enter. And so here it is. So Vion number 1 is you got to hit that like and subscribe. You got to hit the like on this video and then hit the subscribe, where I will check with screenshots. As a bonus, follow us on x.com at our username right here. We'll also post this and pin this on the YouTube video comments after this live stream ends. And you got to answer this question in the comments of the YouTube video, not the live stream video, the YouTube video, not the live stream comments or not the live stream chat. Answer it in the YouTube comments. Are you a iPhone or Android user, and why? And of course, random comment chosen will be picked tomorrow, because it's a flash giveaway, and then we kick off another giveaway tomorrow. So probably I'll be streaming about the same time tomorrow as well. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Just a refresher on what you're winning. You're basically winning 2 to 3 of these items from Vion that will ship directly to you. And if you're interested in checking out Vion, definitely check it out. Link down below in the description, where you can use code Dennis to save 10% off as well. Actually, I need to add that to the list here, where you're going to click the link to go. Actually, I'm going to remove this and now go check out Vion and use promo code Dennis if you're interested in purchasing. But thanks.